Hey guys, Sunday 2:43. I know it's a very late start. I've been shagging around inside, editing video of the bumper removal, and I decided to put a fair bit of time into these videos and that because I can see it's going to help me put this thing back together. And if it helps everyone else, if it helps other people, then, great. I've got a few more things that I want to do here, not much, before I sort of work on to the next stage. If you didn't know, I've been pallet wrapping a lot of the parts that I remove. This is a battery strap. And at first I was basically wrapping it, and then with a Sharpie or a texter or whatever, I'd just write straight onto the pallet wrap, but it comes off, well, if you brush your hand on it or whatever, it comes off very easy. So what I've done now, what I've come up with now is just get regular A4 paper, write a message on there, battery strap, cut it out, and then wrap it in there. Anyway, so that's what I'm doing now, and that works so much better. Can't rub it off, obviously. So before I show you what I want to do next, I just need to finish off a few things here, because I don't want things breaking unnecessarily. So we've got this here, was attached to the bumper system. It's a section sort of there-ish, and then there's another section there and there. So basically I want to see if I can remove this section, and so that it's not so vulnerable there. And then these side sections, it looks like that might be part of the arch liner. It sort of goes like that, and then over the arch liner. That's how it seems. So I might just sort of tape that somewhere, just keep it from, bouncing around and that. So I'll get rid of that. These things here, I don't know if you can see that on camera. That's sort of flopping around there. I think I'm going to remove that just so they don't get broken. Again, it looks vulnerable, so I'll do that. Take that off, clean them up a bit, and then I'll pallet wrap those as well, label them, and so on. I'll just pick up the camera here, and if I can do this before I sort of head to bed tonight, it's probably going to be a late one. So I think what I'm going to focus on next is try and get from here to there all this removed, so we can get some movement with the engine, so it can come back sort of this distance as I lift it out. So that's the focus. Clear all this, and probably put you on time lapse, and then we'll do a little discussion at the end of it. I'm just going to remove this so that it doesn't accidentally get broken. But before I do so, what I'm going to do is get a bit of twink, put a couple of marks on the mounting surfaces so that when I put it back together it matches in exactly the same spot. I'll put 3 marks on there. I did start painting the whole area. I thought, well, if I spray can it, I don't have any paint, but the problem is it's kind of round there and you won't sort of know how to match it up if it's just painted everywhere. So I've got 3 marks on there, that should do that. And let's get that off now. I'll write on here top right, and I'll label the other one. the hex bolt or hex screw, I don't know what correct wording is, put that back in there so it doesn't get lost. It goes like that. There's a lot of dirt accumulation in there, eh? Bit of a situation here. Got a clip there, the machine screw there, and there's supposed to be one here which I have in my hand, but this plastic is busted away, so it's not wasn't in there properly. And then got a screw that comes back here. It's kind of missing, and I think somebody's just jammed in this self tapper in there, which ain't great, and it wasn't all the way home, so we'll need to sort that out. What I want to show you is this stuff here. It's obviously some kind of packer, rubbery packer, and it's just falling apart in my hand. Or was that just dirt? No, it's a rubbery, I think that's supposed to be some rubber foam or something. But yeah, just crumbling away. So I need to put something there, put something there. I'll bag up these screws here with this. Maybe put it in a bag and take the bag to there. And I've left a couple of screws in under here. And hold that on. But as I say, one is missing, so yeah. The other thing I want to do, I don't know how that's held on there, and it's only styrofoam, so a little bit concerned that's going to get broken off. So what I think I'll do is there's some sort of guard in there, plastic guard. I think I'll remove that, and that'll allow me to touch my hand like that, and then I can just tape it up and keep that solid, because I don't want anything catching on there and breaking it. So I'll do that. There's some sort of a electronic thing up here. Anybody know what that is? Get some more of this tape, it's quite good. Certainly sticks. Alright. Okay guys, I've found the drain plug. Basically just unscrew this and I'll empty the radiator fluids, and it's on the right of the car. Now when I'm referring to left and right, always it will be at this perspective of the driver sitting in the driver's seat, so that's being the right, and that's where that's located, on the right hand side of the radiator. This is radiator fluid. That's how much we've got there so far. I'll just let that catch all the drips and drops. While that's going down, I'll start disconnecting some lines at the top end here. Let's get some lighting here. Hope this doesn't flare too much in the camera. Blanket across there. Get another one down the back here. Oh, I don't like that. Just dropping a lot of crap everywhere. I don't want that landing inside ports of the engine, so no, that's a no-go. Shit. Wow. I lost the flashlight about a year ago and I've just found it. It's sitting right down the bottom here. Oh, that's great. Oh, beautiful. Is it still going? I'll have to charge it up. Oh, fantastic. Alright, is it gonna come up or is it gonna hit the fan? Is the shit gonna hit the fan? Alright, that goes like that in the engine. The fan is in here. Here's a clip dead center at the bottom, which you've got to release, and then it's attached there, and reaching in through that way or down there or somehow, you basically got to just push this down here. You see that loop there? You can just pull that out and that'll just slip around the fan and out it comes. There is 2 more hoses on the radiator. Hopefully I have not damaged the radiator. Looks alright. So let's get those out. Oh, let's label that. Top of the radiator. I think that's going to come out now. Here it is. Looks alright. Except this, the top here. Check that out. Clearly that's been busted a while. Hopefully we can still use this. We are a few days later. Just come out to the garage to get some last minute footage. And this is the radiator here. And we've got a pipe there and a pipe there. Just a few moments ago I stuck my mouth up to this one and blew through it just to see if there's going to be air coming out of there, and there is. So I'll have to do some research. I'm not sure what that oil is for or where it's going. Is it going to the transmission, power steering, both? I don't know. So if anybody knows, you know, let me know. We've got the drain plug here. Nice and easy to crank and drain out the fluid. And this is the issue here. Let's try and get on the right good angle. You see there's a fragment here busted away. I'm hoping that's going to be okay anyway, but I think I'll just sort of get a file and smooth that out so it becomes less vulnerable to further crackage. I've taped up the hoses that the oil's dripping from. I've labelled them. And this is the orientation that the radiator would go back into the vehicle. covered in a lot of crap there, to be expected I suppose. And before I go any further, I think what I'm going to do is, you see this ply, I'll get some more ply and make a frame of 4x2 around the edge, and I'll see if I can put this in there, sandwich it in between a bit of ply just to help protect it. I know these things are quite vulnerable, you don't want these getting dinged. And then we can just focus on moving on.